Hi, today we're going to talk about how to care for your Chalk Couture products. The first product that I'd like to talk to you about is our exclusive surfaces. We do have gallery boards, which are our most elite board. They're porcelain, steel, and magnetic boards. We also have our boutique boards that are just a little bit below our gallery boards. They're not magnetic, but they're wonderful to layer with. And we have our box frames that are one-time uses for your permanent projects. We also have our canvases that we can use our couture ink on. Today we're going to talk about how to clean and take care of your boards. We have a lot of tools that you can use to clean those, such as our board erasers that are great dry for ghosting, and also wet to take your chalk, your old chalk off and prepare your board for your new chalk. You can also use a microfiber towel to clean that board and make sure it's nice and dry and your surface is ready for your chalking. The next product that I'd like to talk to you about is our special formulated Chalkology paste. This is a water-soluble, non-toxic paste. And when I say water-soluble, I mean water-soluble. When you open up the paste, you want to make sure it's a nice yogurt consistency. And if it's not a yogurt consistency, all you have to do is take your spray bottle of water and squirt 1 to 2 squirts in there. If it needs more, you'll know from there, but do not overwater. Just go ahead and squirt and try to make it yogurt consistency. When you're done with your product, then you make sure to clean it with this multi-tool that we have made of silicone. You want to clean the sides with this little arm and make sure that it's completely clear. I personally take the excess dry off so I can close the container nicely and get a tight seal for your next use. You can use this paste multiple times on multiple projects as long as you take care of your paste and keep it the right consistency. Our couture ink is also pretty much the right consistency at all times. There's not much you'd have to do except make sure and clean that rim area of the jar and seal it tightly. The third product that I want to talk about are our exclusive silkscreen transfers. They are silkscreen and they can be used multiple times. You can just peel them off the backing to go ahead and place them on the surface that you choose. And we can use all surfaces, not just Chalk Couture surfaces. You can use glass, you can use wood, you can use metal, anything that has a smooth surface that this transfer will go on. You'll be able to see through here that this paste or the ink goes through that silk screen area. That's what gets the perfect font or the perfect design desired. It is on this, you want to keep it on the shiny part of the backing. So once you're done chalking, all you need to do is put a little water. You can use a baby wipe. You can use just water, but do not let it sit in water because it will eventually lose the stickiness. And you want to be able to use this time and time again as long as you take good care of it. What I like to do is before I put it on a surface, especially in the beginning, I like to use a microfiber towel and I'm going to fuzz it. I just go ahead and wipe that on multiple times, take it off, put it back on to fuzz the back of the transfer so it's not as sticky and it won't pull off any layers that you do prior to that. Then to wash it, you just have to take that spray bottle or under the faucet and once again use a microfiber towel or our board erasers and clean that non-sticky side to make sure the silk screen is free of any paste or ink. Then once it dries, and you can dry it quicker if you use a dry microfiber towel, just put it on again like you were to fuzz it and make sure that you wipe both sides. You will be able to tell when looking through the silk screen whether it's dry or not, and if it's dry, then you can go ahead and put it back on to the shiny part of your backing. A good tip is to go ahead when you're using a transfer that you cut up in multiple different pieces or projects to write on the back of the transfer in a Sharpie marker what it is. So on this one I would put 3 stars, or I would put something, the name of the transfer. We have several transfers ranging from a 4x6 all the way up to an 18x24. Remember, the better you take care of your products, our transfers, our tools, our boards, and our paste, the longer they will last and the further they will go, which is cost effective for you and for me.
So we just made a project
Out of ink.
with the Chalkology ink on a canvas pillowcase. So now Victoria is demoing how to clean a transfer.
Just take a section of your board eraser, and I'm using cool water so it doesn't stretch out in any way, and wipe. That is it. Look how easy this is.
And look how clean it is already.
Ink and paste come off very easily. Don't be worried or alarmed if it actually stains the blue part, because you're more worried about the silk screen area. And then if you want to dry it quickly so it can go back on the transfer, just pat it, dapper it with your towel so the silk screen is nice and dry.
And then place it back on the backing.
Completely ready. That's how you take care of all of your Chalk Couture products.